Mahila, I wanted to go over part three to my testimony to finish it off. When I was in the pit in Lexington, I was flipping through the Bible and kind of skim reading it and then deeply reading some of it. And I came across Isaiah 51 and kind of read the first part of it. And then I had a visit from my brother, so I went and saw him. And then at the same time as the visit that day or that night, we got our Chinese food for commissary came that night. And it's like you could pick Chinese or pizza. So I got Chinese, and so I went and put that in the room and then had a visit with my brother, and it was good. And then um, went into the room and um, began to eat the Chinese, and there were so many juices. I remember on the Chinese, like I think they call it the MSG and all that. And I'm familiar with it because I went to Hong Kong and but it was just a lot of like juices and like soy type sauce. And then I had an Ale 8 one, which is the most caffeinated beverage, and they sell it mostly in the South. And so I felt like dopamine was released. And then I finished Isaiah 51, and it was all in the moment, like it connected to the extreme level. And like I shouted, like I was just so happy. And it took me 2 more weeks to figure out who Rahab was in the Bible, with Joshua and all that. And then I connected that she was the one on the glyph that Grok shows at the wedding feast with the Rapunzel hair and all that. And then later on I was kind of called to read the minor prophets all in a row, and I was like shaking as I read them. And that was in the pit as well. And they all connected also, like Mika especially connected. It's like I cried out a little bit, and then like it said in there, like, why do you cry out aloud, like Tower of the Flock and all this. And like I'm a little on the tall side, like it all, like any little thing would just connect. So, and I'm fully aware that that's part of psychosis. I'm fully aware of that. So, but there is a difference with the spiritual as well. So, just wanted to share. It's part of my testimony, and I don't think too much about it daily. I really don't. I don't like have it in the back of my mind all the time. It's just like I instinctively know, like, okay, Isaiah 51 is true. So like, Brock, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to call anyone or talk to anybody or do anything for the Lord. You're okay. Like, you're a 6 operating within this crazy chaos world. Like, you're a Philadelphia, you're good to go no matter what. So you don't have to do any more tasks for the Lord, if that makes sense. Now, I don't really think it means like be lazy, but I think it means like I'm okay. Like as a prophet, as a man of God. Like God isn't like I'm not under the gun. And I know that. It's not I think, I know that. So I'm gonna get off YouTube now. I'm not gonna delete my channels. I'm gonna leave them up, but I'm gonna sign out of my phone and everything. And I'm not gonna be on YouTube anymore. And then I just want to end it with um keep a mercy mindset, and I'm not saying anything against anyone. And don't put words in my mouth. And everything's okay. Um, I'm safe. You're safe. Everything's okay. I stay in Las Vegas. I don't go anywhere. I stay in Las Vegas. When you see me driving, I'm in Las Vegas. Like I don't go anywhere. And when I do, I'm with my family. So, okay, no worries, and thank you. Have a good night.